For today's Dirt Daily, we're pulling the pump out of the gas tank that was in the F350. There's a little locking ring that drops around this and then kind of keys into the tank. You have to just kind of tap it out. I blew it all away, blew all the dirt away with the compressed air from the air compressor, and then used a hammer and a screwdriver, old screwdriver, and I also kind of sprayed it down with a bunch of PB Blaster and then carb cleaner. And now is the fun part where I lift this up and out of here to see what's going on. The issue is that you have to kind of weave it out. It's not too bad. And then it has to come out. And then the float for the sending unit has to come out. This thing really doesn't look that bad. The little filter is completely deteriorated. The other thing is, if you have a truck that's been sitting a while, the gas is most likely going to smell terrible. That's why I'm wearing gloves. It's not a good time to be smoking a cigar because you can burn the whole place to the ground. You probably shouldn't smoke a cigar anyways. It's probably bad for your lungs. So there we go. That is the fuel sending unit. I'm gonna grab a rag over here. Throw this over the hole in the tank so that you don't get a bunch of junk down in there. And this is the section here that houses the fuel pump. And you can see right there where the wires connect to it. This has probably already been repaired once from the looks of it. I don't know if this would be a factory setup or not. But this piece here is what needs to get replaced. There's the little net screen that goes on the bottom, completely deteriorated, falling apart, which is probably a good reason that could have caused the pump to die, because if it got some junk up inside there. So the next step is to disassemble this and see if we can find a pump for the sending unit in town. Hopefully we can put this back together. It'll probably come this bottom section. You can probably buy the entire sending unit, but I'm hoping to just buy this bottom section here, and that would allow me to replace just the part that's not running and keep the rest of the sending unit. Because my fuel gauge was working just fine. I added 5 gallons to the tank and turned it on, and the fuel level had moved up. So I don't feel like the sending unit is bad, or the fuel level sending unit is bad. I think it's just the fuel pump, which is inside this canister. So we're gonna take it apart and go find some parts. Hopefully be able to put this back together and make this truck run. Thanks for tuning in.